Chris, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
This is huge nationwide news. How does this impact small mountain towns like the High Country or other universities?
Well, you're right. This is a national story that affects all of us. Charlie Kirk was a national figure.
After all the devastation hit, these two women decided it was time to start rebuilding. But not only was this a time to rebuild, new business owner Kim saw it as an opportunity to bloom.
We bought it in 2006.
18 years ago, Bullock & Traditions Pottery opened in downtown Blowing Rock. But this tradition has been going on a lot longer than just 18 years.
And kind of walked away from Bavarian.
Erin still remembers all of the efforts made by Bavarian Village when Western North Carolina was struck by Hurricane Helene. What matters most now is that her and all of our community is moving forward together, 1 year after Hurricane Helene.
Skiing is fun for everyone, whether you've been skiing for years or it's your first time like me. But if you're ready to take it up a notch, let's go over to Beach Mountain and see how David's doing.
Getting into this has been fantastic.
Not only does Boone have a double-decker Wendy's, but it also has its double-decker bus, which will be ready for students during move-in week so everyone can try it out. Phys Ed has so many different fun events, from line dancing to art shows to karaoke. But on Sunday nights, that fun event is trivia.
The purpose of this forum is to meet some of the candidates running, hear from them in a forum, have them answer some questions so that the community can hear what they're going to be ready for on November 4th when this election happens. Dalton George is an uncontested running for mayor. However, he was unable to make it tonight, so there will be 4 town council candidates here to hear from tonight.
These stories keep people informed, honor the impact on communities, and hold people accountable. It's tough, but this is why journalism is so important. To tell the truth and keep everyone informed on real, hard news.
Downtown Spruce Pine, it's such a small town. You know everybody, you know all the business owners. Places I went and got my hair cut at since I was a baby, just gone, wiped out. See my hometown just completely destroyed. Places I grew up loving to go. Memories I made with my dad and my mom. It was just devastating.
Some parts of the town are not even there anymore. They probably won't be there ever again.
We've never seen anything like it.
I tried to remain pretty calm the first day because I didn't really have signal either, and I thought it was on my end. I had no idea that my town was struggling and basically underwater. And I looked up Spruce Pine just on social media, and when I looked it up, all I saw was just people saying they couldn't get a hold of people in Spruce Pine. It's bad. When I was finally able to make it home, to see the devastation in Spruce Pine was unlike anything I've ever seen. The most terrifying way possible was not being able to get into contact with my mom and dad. That was definitely a first for me, not being able to talk to my parents on my birthday. I think we've celebrated my birthday every single year together since I was born.
I just was frustrated, heartbroken. I just wanted to tell him that I loved him. That was the worst part, like just no communication at all.
Truthfully, I was just worried sick. I couldn't get in contact with them, didn't know if they were okay, didn't know if our house was okay. I've never in all my years not been able to talk to my mom and dad for 5 straight days, and that was really tough on me. When I got that phone call from my dad, it was the best feeling I've ever had. I can't even begin to put into words. It was a tremendous blessing.
I was just thankful that they were both okay. And I just broke down crying and thanking God that they were okay. But more so than that, it's also been good because it's brought our community together.
There's a part of you that needs to give back. I mean, and you need to be a witness to this world. Yeah, I'm gonna choke up here. It's a blessing. It's a blessing to see the people that have put their lives on hold for me. So I need to give a little bit of that back.
My hometown means everything to me. Being from a small town, that's who I am. It's one big family. And it's just been a tremendous blessing and sense of pride to know that I got to grow up in this town. I think this community will be back. It's just going to take a tremendous amount of time and effort. But if we just keep on working and getting up every single day and rebuilding and working on helping the community, helping others, I think we can build back up to maybe a time that was similar to before the hurricane. Little no-name spots on the map might mean nothing to some people, but to others like myself, it's everything.
I feel like when I was little, there was like a little bit of a dream, but I was like, nah, no. I mean, I feel like everyone's like, it's such a hard thing to go into. I think every time I kind of like wrote something new, I was like, oh, this would be a dream, and now it's happening. I started out at App in finance and then was like, I'm not doing this the rest of my life. We'd go to friends' houses and play, and they were like, you should do this, your writing's like great. Had a video do well right here, and then I was like, okay, maybe I should try this. And then I was kind of like, just kind of lean more towards the job rather than hobby.
Barrett's trust in you is really what has gotten him to this point. The trust that he has, not only in you to do your job, but just as a friend, as a person, I think has brought this whole thing to really grow as fast as it has.
It's insane to think about where he was and how it was just a passion of his, and it's turned into something that he can do for the rest of his life. Get to share it with people, and people relate to it and love it and enjoy it. While I used to listen to Barrett's music for so many different reasons, I think the main thing is where it comes from. The words and each sound that's in his music is placed there for a reason, and it's meant to bring out a certain feeling. Barrett is writing every song from the heart, an experience or a feeling or someone else's. The way he makes it to where other people can relate and feel comfortable about it or just enjoy it, I think says a lot.
Like I said, never thought that that could happen, but like, it's happening. And I think if you like really, it sounds cliche, but like put your mind to something and just like keep practicing and enjoy it and am passionate about it, like I think doors will open. I think the biggest part of it is just being a kind person, and that's what I hope to do, so, yeah.
Everybody gets another chance to like show what kindness means to them and how they can show it to the world. Compliment people and like have your manners and like what we do every day here.
Just being kind, like helping people and stuff like that.
How do you like helping people?
Like tying people's shoes and stuff like that.
I just try to act normal and show people like not like I'm actually trying to be kind, but like just be kind every day, basically.
It's important to show kids and adults that they should be kind to themselves and to each other. We teach them to be kind every day and not just during the kindness challenge, but it's a way for them to practice and be highlighted for spreading kindness throughout the school.
Still couldn't believe it, even though I was, looking at it with my own two eyes. The next time we came to town, everything was gone.
We had a lot of family pieces in the shop that we had used as fixtures and as props. That was the hardest part, a little table that was my grandmother's. Sorry. Things like that. And that wouldn't have meant anything to anyone else. It had no monetary value to it. That was the hardest part. The other stuff, it's just stuff. You just have to let it go.
I don't think I've seen a community effort like this in person ever. Everybody is really working together on this. There are people here without power, there are people here without water, and they're here to volunteer. They're giving their time because they think it's better spent on other people.
We see the close-knit community trying to bring all the supplies in, and it's been pretty impressive.
There's a lot of Watauga High School students. I've seen a bunch of App State students. I've seen a lot of Watauga staff, not even just necessarily Watauga High School staff, but it's really cool to see the community come together and all work towards one common goal.
It's been like that all this time to where community members, Appalachian students, Watauga High students, and staff have really just come out, and it has been so inspiring to me as a principal.
It's definitely going to affect this area for a while, but this mountain community is resilient, and we've already seen it come back so impressively. Rebuild efforts are incredible. I know we'll be back soon.